welcome to the next Hypno Happy Hour. Hello, everyone. Today, if you didn't see in the topic yet, we are going to release sadness. So hypnosis and hypno coaching around releasing sadness, and hey there, um, and then reprogramming our happiness. So let's focus on releasing the crappy and getting happy. Because sad is just crappy, right? It's totally crappy. We don't want to be sad, but it happens. It totally freaking happens to all of us. And it's just an emotion that comes in and out depending on the things that we're thinking about. So I always like to start with setting our intention, like getting super focused on what we're doing, because I want this to, I really want it to be your happy hour, being so on target with what we're rewiring is important. So if we're speaking about sadness right now, I want you to think about what gets you sad. Think about what makes you sad. And for those that are courageous and brave, you write it. If you're watching for Facebook, you can put it in the comments there. Here on Zoom, go ahead and put it in the chat. Or you totally just journal it down. Give yourself a few minutes here. Think about what brings you sadness. What makes you feel just melancholy or down? I don't like ever using the words depressed or majorly depressed. That is just an ICD-9 code to bill insurance. I really don't like diagnosis or terms in that way. I feel like there's good and bad emotions, and we have many different labels for them. But right now we're speaking of sadness. So let me see the comments that are coming through here. The loss of family members. Okay, huge. Yeah, losing anything, right? And I say, well, let's keep going, because I want to talk about grieving, and that's a whole nother hypno hour, which thank you, Chris, thinks I would love to talk about that one. And switching a loss through a celebration into just a different feeling about our loved ones graduating, and how we can still connect and honor them and love them. So that would actually be a whole nother hypno. But yes, thinking about loved ones that have passed on. Anyways, it could be anything, just holding in your mind and in heart right now, because those will be the things we'll be focused on releasing. So you're feeling sad, and what's happening is that there are thoughts that are coming into your mind, and those specific thoughts are what first is manifesting your sadness. So it could be a number of things. Just sit with your heart right now and think, what is constantly dragging me down the most, that's ripe and ready, that I can be freed from. I can be freed from. It's like an opportunity. You have a chance right now. So really, you guys think about it. Keep thinking about it. What makes you sad? Are you comparing yourself to others? Are you feeling not worthy? Are you feeling like you're not good enough? Are you thinking about how an ex-lover cheated on you? Are you sad about how you were ever treated in your life, or what is going on in the world right now? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Because as we go a little deeper, what we're going to recognize in this happy hour is that it's truly just our perceptions to those things. So if we focus right on Kristen, for example, a loss of a loved one is what brings you sadness. Believe it or not, there's people that think of their loved ones graduating or passing on, and they get happy. Right? It's like straight up our perception to that, to whatever the heck that thing is popping through our mind. It's how we are thinking and perceiving that situation, which we get to decide and choose right now if we want to keep feeling down and bad about that thing, or do we want to feel more calm and at peace, or just not even feel really anything or happy. Like, we get to choose how we're going to feel about that thing now. Like, this is like be in the moment with me. This is real stuff we're talking about. You actually get to switch that crappy to happy. We don't have to feel sad. Some of us are addicted to being sad. Would you agree? It's crazy to think about that. I was at one time and I didn't even know I was, but I had this pattern of like, I felt comfort and even connection when I was sad. I underneath the sadness, I felt like this, it was a habit of mine, and it was something that gave me a reason to just sort of sit around and mope and be okay and like be distracted and not do things. And I know I found some sort of good feeling in my sadness. That's why I kept wanting to be sad. Right? We feel some kind of attachment to being sad. And it's all just, we're becoming conscious to the patterns that we're doing. Some of us decide to just get sad right before we start our cycle just because we've always done that. We don't have to do that. We don't have to, right? PMS doesn't have to be a sad time or an angry time. We actually decide. But a lot of us don't recognize that either. We're just, a lot of this is autopilot. So that's why I'm saying focus and journal and type down and write down, what is it? Like, why? In actuality, I really, really don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel down, right? We don't. So, okay, you have that locked in your mind. Now it's time for you to decide. Remember, everything starts with a declaration, with a decision. So if you don't want to be sad about how your last relationship went down, or you don't want to be sad about the wars going on. Like if you, like, I'm being straight up, what is bothering you? What makes you sad? Is it because how someone is thinking about you, talked about you? Are you sad because you don't have the body that you want just yet? Are you sad because you don't have the income that you want just yet? What makes you sad? Yeah, land on that, right? And then it's declaring, and this is a replay. You can watch this again and again because it's the same recipe for something else that comes up to mind later. You make a decision. Okay, if I decided I don't want to be sad about this anymore, and I want to feel okay about it, I at least want to feel at peace about this thing. I've made a decision to be at peace for ... So write that down. Write it down or affirm that in your heart. I've made a decision to feel calm, maybe okay, maybe even content. And if you want to go all the way, happy. I make a decision. I declare to be happy about fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Okay. I know it sounds weird me saying sadness is a decision, but every single emotion is a decision because it's based on the type of thought we are having. For example, when I shared with you and I got really vulnerable with you guys, how I was triggered by anger. When anger hit me a week and a half ago, I don't remember when it was, a little bit ago, I was in the anger, and then it was a pivot where I acknowledged I was angry. So in this part, you can acknowledge that you are sad, and then you can make a decision to change your thought about it, or change your thought in entirety to something else. And it can happen like that. I mean, just last week when it happened to me, I was standing in the living room and I was angry, and my husband was there and he seen me angry. And then all of a sudden I was like, and I just started jumping and I was like kissing him and I was just happy. And he's like, okay, what just happened? It literally would just blow someone's mind. It's like, you were just in that state and then now you're happy. Yep, because I decided to be. This is a decision. We decide to be sad unconsciously or consciously, and then we make a decision to feel another way. And that is all dictated by the type of thoughts that we are having. Wow. All right. So now that piece is out there, you guys, it's a switch. We can do it. We just acknowledge what it was, and then we decide This is how I'm going to feel about this thing. I'm going to decide to think something else because I'd rather feel at peace, calm, content, good, whatever. You know, you're powerful enough to know how you want to feel. So let's go ahead and begin rewiring the neural pathways around that thing that you currently feel sad about. That feels big, that feels really big, keeps coming back to you. That's why I'm here to guide you, so you don't have to do this one alone. Something that always has made you feel sad, or at least for a long time. All right, you guys. So go ahead. Now that you have that one in mind, get yourself nice and comfortable. And again, you don't have to, you don't have to see me, you just have to hear me. Make yourself comfortable. We're gonna make sure that little to no distractions. This is your hypno happy hour. This is your sanctuary time, your healing time. It's a time of rejuvenation. It's a time of raising the frequency, the vibration of who you are. It's a time of creating a better life. And so it should be treated as such. I want you to just veg out here, you guys. Allow me to be here in your space with the intention of releasing this program sadness, okay, and reprogram your desired outcome. So 15 minutes, you guys, you're worthy and deserving of this. You don't have to do anything. Just keep coming in to, just keep on coming into this moment. And for those of you who are coming in right now, I'll go ahead and recap what we're doing just really briefly. We're getting into the hypnosis section, and we are reprogramming from sadness into happiness. So you're bringing up thoughts, a thought that makes you feel sad. So something maybe you've been dealing with for a long time, or just often, that it comes through. And when this thought comes through, I get sad. So as you write that down, put it in the chat, put it down somewhere, even put it in your heart. That's what we're releasing. And then we're reprogramming the feeling that you want. Okay. So here we go. I want you to bring your attention now to your breath. As you're bringing your attention to your powerful breath of life, you can adjust your body, allowing your body to settle in to its most comfortable position. Settle your hips, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your arms, your neck, your head. You're relaxing. This is your moment. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in more space, and you're breathing out any tension. You're breathing out any pressures in the body. Breathe out any stress in the mind or body. And the more you take these deep, cleansing, relaxing breaths, the more your body becomes loose and comfortable and soft. It's as if you plugged your body into a charger, and now you're beginning to just settle and relax and allow that vibrant energy to come back, relaxing every fiber of your body, settling every muscle in your body. Just breathe. You're relaxing deeper, deeper, deeper. Tuning all other sounds out as they go further and further away. As you sink deeper and deeper into this moment of the intention, of the words and the frequencies that you are hearing. As you sink deeper into this moment of your physical body, becoming more relaxed, you're letting go. You're realizing that everything outside of this moment is just fine. Everything is working out. Nothing needs your attention right now. What deserves your focus is your healing. Good 10 minutes where we collapse time and create a miracle within your mindset. And as you relax more and more, deeper and deeper, you're hearing my voice now. Your eyelids are so comfortable and so loose, so heavy that they don't want to open. You're feeling so relaxed that the left and right hemispheres of your brain is balancing. Your thoughts are calming. And as your thoughts calm down and you sink deeper and deeper, you will laser in your intention. You will bring all of your energy into the moment. And in this moment, go ahead as the observer in this moment, as just observing. You're not attached. You're not actually feeling any of the sadness. You're watching, you're observing. I want you to bring up that moment that makes you sad. The thoughts, the past memories that you think about that make you feel sad. Why don't you bring those up in this moment and just set them aside? Acknowledge and set it to the side. Some of you are very visual right now, and I can sense you setting it onto the grass. You're setting it down on a floor, and that is okay. Take those thoughts that make you feel really sad about yourself or the past. Put it down. Keep going. Any thoughts that maybe you don't have enough time, or you're not smart enough, or why is this happening to you? Thoughts about maybe not experiencing love enough or love by someone. Thoughts about the past, maybe when your heart was broken or you lost someone. Thoughts about maybe some chaos you heard about what's happening in our world. Anything from the news, I want you to put it on the grass. This is your time to set it down. Two more minutes here. Seize the moment. What makes you sad? It's time to set it to the side. You're doing really good. Remember, you're not forgetting these things. It's a change in the heart of how these things make you feel. And it's okay to change your emotions from sadness to calmness to lightness. It's okay. So as all of those things are sort of building up over there to the side, here's where you get to dissolve those things. It may be images over there, pictures to the side. It may be just a bunch of words over there. It's all energy. It's just energy. And remember what the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe it achieves. All of that is energy based. So everything to the side of you right now, at the count of 3, you will dissolve everything. It will break down like compost. It would dissolve away deep in whatever flooring is around you. It would dissolve, energetically break down to be recycled by our powerful planet. And so you allow all of those things that are no longer serving you, that made your heart feel so heavy, so sad. Those are not your thoughts to hold on to anymore. They're not yours. It's time for them to go. So I want you to look over at the count of 3, all of that energy that once made you so sad is going to break down and vanish, dissolve, dissipate completely. The count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as all of that energy dissolves, you see the flooring come back clean and bright, crystal clear. As all of that energy dissolved away. And as you do that and you recognize that, I want you to take a deep breath back into the new space of your body. And you're going to make it a decision right now that those things that once made you sad, fill in the blank for how those memories will now make you feel. Calm, joy, peace, accepting, understanding, loving. And this is the frequencies that are dropping into your mindset about those situations. Give yourself 2 minutes as you're shifting paradigms. Shift the paradigm. Think about those old things that once made you sad and feel glad, feel joy, feel peace. Go for it. 2 minutes. Doing really good. Okay. Another deep breath as the seeds are being sown here, as you are reclaiming and remembering that sadness is a choice, happiness is a choice, that decision is yours. The decision is yours. And as you go about in this day, realizing the powerful work that you just did. Remember that you can do that again and again and again. So go ahead, coming all the way back up with this recharged, rejuvenating feeling, coming all the way back up, all the way back up, bringing time and space back into this moment for you with the new mindset of realizing you can feel different about those situations. You're knowing of, wow, you just did tons of work. And you take another deep breath and you open your eyes and you're looking out into the new reality out of new pair of lenses. And your heart is feeling at peace. Your body's feeling that joy, that calmness. I'm curious, put in the chat, put in comments how you're feeling with the shift in the paradigm, the shift in that old sadness to feeling your calm. How does that make you feel right now? I would love to know, you guys. More deep breathing. It's really, it's a wild thing what you just did. It's powerful. And I just can't express enough of remembering how creative and how you are ruler of your reality. You can look at all of those things that once made you so sad. Flip the script, you guys. It's flipping paradigms and realizing at that time they did their best. I did my best. Realizing that that is gone and we get to start over. Realizing that it's really not that bad. It's not that bad. Nothing is that bad. That we can step in and feel renewed and okay, and we get to start over, and we get to feel at least our joy, and we get to think about different things. You know, all of this, let this sit in and soak into your presence, that you'll always have some bit of sadness coming through, and you get to decide how long you want to feel that sadness, or if you even want to feel the sadness. You are the captain of your emotions, of your thoughts. You can master your thoughts and create an entirely different realm around sadness. I want this to be your beginning. Replay this if something else comes up and you feel like you're going on and something else of sadness comes to you and you want to switch it. Do this on your own or replay this to always be here to guide you. I always recommend to share this on your page so it's easily to find, and then Facebook will also give you algorithms to where if you share videos like this, you'll get more like-minded, powerful videos like this that are being shown to you. And I recommend that. Okay, you guys? So much love to you. Go on your day feeling more at peace, feeling more powerful in making decisions and feeling you're happy. Okay? Crappy to happy. I love you guys so much. Thank you for this time. Always send me comments on how you're feeling. And if you're wanting to chat with me, if you're wanting any more of a deep personalized coaching, I do give free coaching calls, and you can find that. I'll drop the link if you want a little bit more time and go in a little bit deeper. Okay, I'm always here for those free coaching sessions when available. All right, you guys, so much love, and enjoy the rest of the week. See you next Tuesday.